like too, I know, it sounds like too like worldwide, and the New York Times is kind of a circle. What's a polite word for circle jerk?
There's only one way this sentence can end. Is you're going to say something else, okay? Circle jerk. Right?
Yeah.
For one thing, there's a bunch of Korean people that can be watching this, so whenever we use colloquial, weird, fun words, we should explain it. What is a circle jerk?
Circle jerk. Like the literal term of it?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to talk about the I'll take the bullet if you want me to explain.
You do the literal.
I mean, to jerk off is to masturbate.
Jerk.
To jerk is to masturbate. So the idea is that a bunch of guys.
Why is it jerk? Like what jerk?
Because you're jerking stuff.
What's the etymology of jerk?
But I mean, jerk means to do this, right? So jerking off is masturbating because you're doing that to your penis.
Jerk.
It doesn't sound. The more you explain, I mean, we use it so commonly. It goes, dude was jerking off, or that's a circle jerk. We don't even think about it anymore, but really, that's
very
what it
American,
means.
though.
Is it?
Jerk. We would never say that in American.
You guys call each other, okay, well, wankers.
Wank.
You guys say wank and wank. You guys use wankers so openly. I'm saying, hey, guy's being a wanker. It's like
wank for me is like that'll come out when I'm really angry. And I think it's because it was embedded for me at a young age, yeah.
Really?
Fucking wanker.
I see British comedies where they say, "Hi, he's a bit of wanker." And
yeah, but that's
just
kind of a comedy.
Pass it off or something. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that seems...
Wanker is like it's actually quite like, now that I think about it, it's fairly heavy.
Yeah. I never know, because in British comedies too, they say the word cunt.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
You're like,
because it's this elevated world of language.
But there's always this joke about American actors, and they go to, especially Australia, and they hear everyone say the word cunt, and they go like, oh, for Americans it's so terrible, and for British people I guess it's not so terrible. But then I meet some British people and I'm like, no, that's pretty terrible. Yeah. People don't just roll around throwing that word out. But anyway, circle jerk.
They are big concepts.
Circle jerk, before I get around to actually saying, it's the idea that a bunch of people are just feeding each other and making things, just saying things so that we can all feel good about ourselves. So if I meet what would be a good example? Like,
a cunt.
What?
What?
What would be a good example? Like
of a circle jerk?
I mean, you go online, you go to a message board which is anti-Korean.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to a message board, it's anti-Korean, everyone goes in and goes, doesn't Korea suck for this? And everyone goes, yeah, it does suck because of that, yay! And everyone applauds each other.
Political...
Right, I'm just trying to give it a good example, though. Like, usually it's political, where there's some people who go like, I hate Republicans, and everyone goes, yay, you're so great for hating Republicans because I hate them too. And then you get this... It's an echo chamber, right? You get this feedback of exactly
echo
what you want to
chamber.
hear.
That's a good word.
Oh, you have not been watching a lot of American politics, because that's the word that everyone's always wants to talk. Whenever they talk about Facebook, they go, echo chamber. It's the echo chamber. You have this Democratic echo chamber. You have this Republican echo chamber. Echo chamber.
But it happens within, like, I remember I used to follow a StarCraft subreddit, and it would be about like the circle jerk of StarCraft, where they only talk about certain teams, and like this certain like esports team had to always win, and if they didn't, it was outside of the circle jerk. Like if you go to Reddit, there's like which is this big forum where it's like the 15th biggest website in the world.
I've got my own
and it's
Reddit
divided
now.
by you got so it sucks.
What a dick.
You've got some discussions on that are in poorly written English, and I think they're not very written by you.
Oh, I'm going to see this. I'm going to see this. He's a nice guy. All right, keep on. But Reddit is made for circle jerks. It's almost designed to create circle jerks. That's what a subreddit is.
Absolutely, yeah. But then you get like circle jerks within circle jerks.
Yeah.
And so you would have there's Reddit / so each Reddit is divided into communities. So you will have like a puppies community, you'll have a StarCraft community, you'll have every game in the world, you'll have like Republican, Democrat, you'll have art, you'll have design, you'll have everything. Music, every genre of music will have its own subreddit. And people go there and they talk about their interests and share relevant things that's upvoted. But then within those, and so Reddit itself has Reddit / circle jerk, which is a like meta reflection on Reddit that like makes fun of the overall culture of Reddit, that it like tends to lean toward, I think, like liberal leaning, Like within America, because it's generally Americans use it.
They generally cite somebody else that was doing a circle jerk. That's what the subreddit is for. The circle jerk subreddit is to go like, check out this circle jerk that these guys did, isn't it?
No, it's like they'll write like parody versions
what it would look
of
like to be.
Like so I think the most like common one is like my granddaughter who has cerebral palsy and autism, and she's a lesbian transgender, and she's also made this new art cat for me, and like it'll be a picture of something stupid, and it'll be like, oh yeah, this is the kind of like very stereotypical thing that gets voted in Reddit, but then within the sub communities as well. So like I don't know, when I used to play StarCraft years and years ago, there was like the StarCraft subreddit, and there was also another Reddit called StarCraft Circle Jerk. And so it was like, okay, within StarCraft there's like a circle jerk of that. So it's like this, it's kind of cool. Like it's cool that like we're, as people, so kind of self-aware of our group mentalities, that like when a certain group becomes too far within its like a group bias, a sect of that group will, like, you know, that maybe probably disagrees with what the main body is saying, comes out of it and creates a reaction, a meta reaction to it, and comes back on it. And I think that's healthy. Like I think that's like a healthy thing, to be like reflective of what everybody's thinking, and like kind of create a way, a passage or a channel to attack it, you know, like that's kind of respected. So circle jerk is like a funny term, but it's actually kind of a powerful concept, I think.
It's a right concept, and you're just explaining why Reddit is awesome.
Yeah.
Because only Reddit is the place where you can just make a new subreddit whenever you want, and then you can mock somebody else, and there's always going to be whatever you're talking about, which is StarCraft or whatever, where everyone is doing a circle jerk. Then some other people can make a parody of that immediately, and they call it StarCraft Circle Jerk, and they, you know, take out 10% of the people from the StarCraft original one, and everyone just kind of parodies that, and then it's like, it's so quick that you can start going, you can check the echo chamber so quickly because you can make a parody of it immediately and get 10%
it's like
of people to come
it's like
on
a
with it.
policing thing.
Right, it's a natural policing thing, and it's super easy, and because people vote things up, it's...
Could that happen in Korea?
What? Reddit?